Welcome to Pimpy's Investment Chat, where we keep investment talk simple. And here's your host, Pimpy.
What is going on out there, peeps? Man, Sheba, the talk of the town, even after all the ruckus that's going on and the craziness within cryptocurrencies. I'll explain why here in just a moment. So before we get started, do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button because it helps us get past the YouTube algorithm. And also, if you're not a subscriber, please do so because when you do, it helps out the channel and I surely do appreciate that. A quick disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor, an accountant, nor an attorney. The advice that I give is freely and of my own opinion. Hey folks, just a quick reminder that back in 2008 and 9, a lot of people lost all of their retirement savings and their 401ks and IRAs because they did not own gold and silver. Yeah, that's right, gold and silver protects you from a market crash. So do yourself a favor, protect your retirement by purchasing gold and silver. You can go to moneymetals.com, reach out to them, and they will help you set yourself up to protect you and your family from having to start all over from scratch. If you're a first-time buyer and you spend more than $100, use promo code Pimpy, P-I-M-P-Y, and they will send along with your order a free half ounce of silver. So folks, do yourself a favor, head on over to moneymetals.com and protect you and your family from a market crash, as well as inflation. So head on over there now. You can actually own physical gold and silver. Go to our friends at Money Metals Exchange. The link is down below in the description. And don't forget to use promo code Pimpy, P-I-M-P-Y. If you spend more than $100, you will get a free half ounce of silver. For those of you looking for my address, there it is right here. And you guys know I have an alternative website where I post original content as well as other content that is banned from YouTube. It's $3 a month. All proceeds go to Finding Life's Purpose Foundation, and you have unlimited access. Be very careful of people out there trying to impersonate me. They're asking people to send them money. Don't fall for it. I will not ask you to go to WhatsApp, nor will I ask you to go to Telegram. And here's how you know if I'm the one responding to any of your comments. A person makes a comment. If I respond, you'll see a dark circle around my name. See that? From time to time, I will use material that is copywritten. Just so you know, I am exercising my fair use rights. Bitcoin finally got back up above the 63,000. This is right around the area that Plan B was talking about. And looky here. Look how close Ethereum is to setting the new record. Congrats to Ethereum. Cryptos all seem to be in a positive move with the exception of Shiba, who all by their lonesome yesterday was moving. We'll talk about Shiba here in just a moment. Cardano, the Ethereum killer, is on the move positively. It's at $2.16. Solana is up to $2.16. XRP back up to $1.10. Hasn't been very impressive in my opinion. Polkadot getting close to a new record as usual. Anyway, so is Solana. You can see here they're at $218.47. They're $216.75 right now and climbing. Polkadot moving in a positive direction. Shiba, the only coin going down. Let's take a look at the fun coins. Doge is up 483. For those of you who don't know, there's DWAC and PHUN up in a positive direction again. These are the companies now working with Trump on his new platform. Their stock jumped up big time on Friday. One of them over 150%, the other one almost 500% increase. It looks to me like they're still going in a positive direction and something you might consider investing into. Curtsy going up. It's up 13.81%. New Cypher's up 2.21. I think New Cypher really is the coin to be into. Veracity was around 5 cents. Look at it. It's now at 7 cents and still climbing. That's one of those ones I keep talking about. That's on the platform Kucoin. So if you're thinking about buying into it, go to Kucoin. The links are down below in the description. I was telling people, despite what's going on with Shiba this morning, being the only negative one, that's one of those coins. It's a meme coin. It's a crap coin that you should consider discretionary funds and leaving it alone. I got 22 million, almost 23 million of them. That's the only coins I keep on Coinbase. All the other ones are on Kucoin. So I just leave it there. Let me show you why. 6 figures that should terrify Shiba investors. Why is that? Despite gaining, are you ready for this? Gaining 5,350,880% in 15 months. Imagine if you'd have pumped $100 way back then. Yeah, exactly. And it's still, there's that possibility. I think it's gone up, let's see here, this year alone, over 8,000%. Tweets from Elon Musk have sent Shiba soaring in recent weeks. However, six figures spell potential doom for the ultra-popular digital currency. Doom, is there? Because it still continues to climb until people pump out crap like this. But in recent years, equities have been left in the dust by cryptocurrencies. For instance, Bitcoin, the largest digital currency in the market by cap, has recently nearly, is this right, 8 billion% since making its debut at 0.00, so 3 zeros and 8. 3 zeros and 8. Now keep in mind, Shiba had 5 zeros and a 9. There's only 4 zeros there, and it was climbing since July 10th. So 8 billion. However, it's not Bitcoin that's generating the most buzz in the crypto space. The honor belongs to Shiba. Of course, look at that cute little doggy. For reasons, Shiba is on fire. Named after a Japanese dog breed that inspired this meme coin, Shiba has returned more than 5,350,000% since its debut in just 2020. Shiba found its way onto a number of popular cryptocurrency exchanges in 2021. Investors having access to buy Shiba is the first step to potentially increasing adoption. What's on Coinbase, you guys? And the link's down below in the description. Just click it and follow it, and you can buy these. It's cheap. They don't even cost 1 cent yet. They don't even cost a half cent yet. They don't even cost a quarter of 1 cent yet. That's why you can buy them really, really cheap. When I bought into Shiba, it was 5 zeros and a 9. Let's take a look at Dogecoin. It's taking its bullish cues from Tesla Motors' Elon Musk. Musk recently adopted Shiba's breed dog named Floki and has been tweeting positively about Dogecoin and the Shiba breed for months. Anytime one of his tweets hits the air, you know it goes up. We know this. The third catalyst for the company was the launch of the Shiba Swamp in July 2021. Shiba Swamp is a decentralized exchange that allows investors to stake their Shiba in order to earn interest. Although staking is nothing new to the crypto space, the ability to generate returns via staking should encourage Shiba owners to hang on to their tokens for a long amount of time, which that's what I'm doing. I'm just going to ride or die with this bad boy. I really am. So 6 figures that you should seriously worry about you. Only 91 merchants accept Shiba. That's fine. If to me it's just an investment, I'm just keeping it there. 2, 13-day average holding period. So people only hold on to Shiba coins for 13 days. You can tell those are speculators, those are amateurs, people who panic every time the market goes down. Just hold on to them. The coin's up some 5 million%. Had you held on to them and not panicked way back then, you'd be sitting on a pretty penny right about now. And I'm going to show you something that should catch your attention about it. 12,968 cryptocurrencies in existence and rising. Yep, that's a lot of cryptocurrencies. My feeling is that eventually the government's going to say that's too many and do something about it. There's 753,092 total Shiba token holders. That's it. That's not a lot. But if word keeps getting out about the returns, and this is the good time to get on it, that will grow. 82.13% of all Shiba controlled by the top 100 accounts. Oh, that's fine. A 5 million% return gain in under 15 months. I don't know how that's a bad thing. So these are the things that they're warning people about. Look, I get it, and it's something that should be paid attention to. Now, once again, let's take a look at something. When I was telling people about the Sheba coin, it was 0.00009. Let's say you put $100. Say when it was a 9, 5 zeros and a 9, you bought $100 with. So just do 100 divided by 0.5 zeros, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a 9. How many tokens did you get? That's how many tokens you got. You got 11,101,000. Okay. Now it's times with the new current prices, 4 and 3.9. So your $100 became $433.33 in just a couple of months. Now that doesn't sound like a lot of money because you're only playing with $100. But you can imagine if you put in a lot more. That's why I say you just use discretionary funds. I have almost 24 million, but let's say 23 million to be on the safe side. Sheba coin. If Sheba can get up to where Dogecoin is, with my 23 million, I'll have made $6,095,000 just by sitting on them. Discretionary funds. I pumped $500 in there. I'm just going to leave it there and see what happens. If this coin's went up in just 14, 15 months, 5 million percent, 8,000, over 8,000% in the last couple of months, I'm just going to leave it there. I don't care what happens to it. I don't care if it goes down to 0 cents. The thought of it maybe potentially even getting up anywhere near where Dogecoin is, but not even that. Let me show you something. 23 million times even, look at this. How about 1 cent? I would have made $230,000 off $500 just for it getting to 1 cent. Now, we've all witnessed it erase a zero. What I mean by that is there was 5 zeros and a 9. Now there's 4 zeros and a 3. It was 4 zeros and 2 3. It's now 4 zeros and a 3 9. So when it comes to the meme coin, the crop coin, I'm just going to sit on it. I put 500 in there. I'm just going to leave it alone and see what happens. I'm not going to do anything to it. I'm not going to take to it. I'm not going to add to it. I'm just going to leave it alone. Well, possibly add to it. Who knows? A little bit. But I just think it's an interesting coin to watch. The real ones, if you're going to invest in, are obviously Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, Solana, Polkadot are the big ones at the moment. They have been positive for a long time and still continue to rise. If you look at the 52-week average, Bitcoin's getting up there again. It's at 63.5. Its record was at 66.9. We see Ethereum above 4,200 and finally moving. Its high is 4,300. Cardano finally getting up near its all-time high of $3.10. Solana 216.59. Its high of 218.47 over the 52-week average. Polkadot 43.75. That thing, if you guys remember, I think I was telling everybody it was like $12 or $14, somewhere $11. I have to go back and look on my old stock watch because I was telling everybody way back then to keep an eye on Polkadot, and it took off. There used to be 2 Polkadots, if you remember. Luna's up near its 52-week high. Shiba still up there, despite losing 11% today. I'm just going to sit on there. Like I said, when you see this, you shouldn't panic and go, oh, look at my coin's the only one losing, and panic and leave. Just leave it alone. That's the whole purpose of it. That's why it says the average holder only holds it for 12 days because they see something like this and they jump out of it. Everybody else is in a positive. Very good. And Veracity, again, it's now up to 7 cents. Doesn't sound like a lot, but it is when it goes up. If you own it when it was 4 cents, 3 cents, 4 cents, 5 cents, I mean, these are almost doubling your money. So Veracity still continues to move in a positive direction. So is Curtsy. It's great to see gold finally above 1,800. The resistant level is, I believe, 1,820, 1,827, somewhere in that neighborhood. So it's getting near 1,810. We'll see if it makes it. Silver getting close to $25 an ounce. These are really nice, healthy climbs. We like watching this. If we look at the hour by hour, take it down here on the 29th, you can see it's going up. But this is just since the 29th of last month. So we look at that, 21.38. Is that 24.53 or 24.50? 24.50. It's, it's more than a $3 gain. It's just averaging about $1 a gain a week. It isn't anything overly exciting like people see on cryptocurrencies, but the fact that it's still going up is a positive for the rest of us who've been holding on to gold and silver for some time. It's nice to see it all heading in the right direction, and it's not just silver that's doing that. If we take a look at gold, despite the huge dip here and the huge gain here, let's go back to the 29th. The same thing as in with we did with silver. Go back here to the 29th. There it is. And where it is right now, going in the right direction. So it started to go up big time here and here. It's probably the wrong peak to be looking at. It's this one, but I don't care. We're looking at from the lowest level, which is down here on the 29th, which is about 1720, and now almost up $100. And that's happened in just about 3 weeks, just a little over 3 weeks. That's what we like to see. That's what you want to continue. I thought this article was interesting. Stimulus money could cause the stock market to plunge 15% by November. Yeah, they're blaming it on stimulus money. Okay. We all know when people get the stimulus money, what are they doing? They're buying cryptocurrencies. They're buying gold and silver. So with the new stimulus coming out, man, this would be a great time to do another silver squeeze. So whereas in the past, the stimulus checks caused the markets to go up, now they're claiming it's going to cause the markets to go down. In my opinion, it's just BS. They know the market's going to crash. They're just looking for a stupid excuse to blame it on something else other than the truth that our government mismanages our money and have been for over a century now. So this would be the time to definitely jump into cryptos, but most importantly, gold and silver. If they're already predicting the crash is going to come and they want to blame it on the stimulus, I don't know how much more to tell you guys that eventually it is going to crash. And all you people with your 401ks and IRAs that you're feeling really good about because the market's going into positive, I get it. Now for me, a stimulus check, all that does is just show you that the money has no value. None whatsoever. The more money they generate, the more it loses its power. Think supply and demand. There's so much money out there, nobody is spending it. That's the problem. They want people to spend. That's why this new cryptocurrency that they have, the CBDC, it actually has a time limit on it. It expires. You lose your money if you don't spend it. Boy, that's going to go over well with everybody. So November, they're anticipating, we thought it should have happened in October, the crash. Temporary hold on the debt ceiling until December. That's bought it a little more time. We know that Evergrande has made their payments. They're good until next month. That's in November. What else do we have going on here in November? Basel III finally at the beginning of this year. So that means December is the Basel III deadline. Once again, let's see if they find an excuse to extend it out even more time. But gold and silver people, we know we've been anticipating this. This will cause the value of gold and silver to go up. So Twitter's Jack Dorsey, why we ever listen to him. But anyways, his dire warning. I've been warning people about inflation and why it is you should hold on to gold and silver. So Jack Dorsey issued a cryptic warning that hyperinflation will change everything. In a typical Dorsey style, the social media CEO tweeted out his comment saying that it will happen in the U.S. soon, and so the world. Hyperinflation is typically very high and accelerated inflation. The term raises some grim images with Venezuela, most recently Zimbabwe. That's right, you guys had all these $1 trillion Zimbabwe notes. That's what's going to happen to our money. It's not going to be worth a crap. Fear of inflation, if not outright hyperinflation, helps explain the meteoric rise of Bitcoin. What helps explain the meteoric rise of Bitcoin? I wouldn't say it's meteoric. You just saw it had a 5 billion or an 8 billion% increase since its conception. The article argued it's behind distrust of the Fed. Yeah, nobody trusts the Fed and nobody trusts this president. Nobody trusts this government. We know how corrupt they are. We know how corrupt our intelligence agencies are. We don't trust anything about it, and why it is our Constitution says that anytime we get to this point in our lives, we have the right to abolish it. So get ready, because the doo-doo is about to hit the fan. For those people who believe that the inflation is still 5%, you are sadly mistaken. It is now 12%. It is double digits. So you should be into gold and silver, and I think that's why people are waking up to it more and more. We'll see where gold and silver stand by the end of the week, by the end of this month. It's going to be here quickly. So you should be in it. That's just my opinion and my opinion only. So that's it on gold and silver. Like I said, when it comes to cryptocurrencies, there's a couple of them out there I've been keeping an eye on. I like a whole lot, and they seem to be doing very well. But when it comes to crap coins, meme coins, Shiba, here's what I say. Don't panic every time it goes down. Just make sure whatever funds you put in there, if you decide to do it, make sure it's discretionary funds. I just slap $500 in there. Let it do whatever it wants to do. If it goes up to $1, then I'm styling. If it just sits there and goes all the way down to 10 zeros and a 1, oh wow. The point is, that's why it's called discretionary funds. Just put it in there and let it sit there. Heck, if you buy $100 worth, you can get X amount of them. So if it gets up to 1 cent, you can imagine how much money you'll have. Just let it sit. If it's gone up that much in just 14 months, you can imagine what's going to happen over the next 14 months, okay? That's it for now. Let me know what you think. Hit the thumbs up button. If you're not a subscriber, please do so, because when you do, it helps out the channel. And I surely do appreciate it. And I'll catch you later. I'm out.